Hi, I'm Sarah,
And I'm Mary.
and this is What the Fluff, a podcast that's basically our 2 hour daily phone calls just with microphones now.
We talk we talk about everything. Dating disasters, heartbreak, healing, motherhood, growth, and those moments where you just sit back and think,
What
what
the
the
fluff
fluff
is
is
going
going on?
on? I'm a single mom rebuilding my life with intention, big dreams, and a lot of self-reflection.
And I've been in the dating world for over 10 years. Bad dates, failed relationships, hard lessons, and I'm still believing the right love exists and I'm not giving up.
We're ride or die besties,
Each other's shoulders to cry on.
hype women.
Truth tellers who don't sugarcoat the bullshit.
Some conversations are deep,
Some are chaotic,
and some are healing,
and some are just really, really fun.
but all of them are honest.
If you're learning to choose yourself,
Healing from what tried to break you,
dating in the world that makes no sense,
or building a life you're proud of, you're
you're
in the
in the
right
right place
place.
because life is messy
Growth is uncomfortable.
and love is complicated.
So
So
come
come
sit
sit
with
with
us
us,
and let's figure it
figure
out
out
together.
together.
This is What the Fluff.
New episodes coming soon.
So today's episode is episode 6, Fluff Boy, the final boss. So every woman who has dated long enough eventually encounters him, the final boss of the dating world. The man who has every red flag, every excuse, and every manipulation tactic, and somehow still thinks he's the prize.
Yes, he's the dime.
Yes, so segment one is what is the final boss, Fluff Boy? So this Fluff Boy is like the love bombing specialist, has the best manipulation tactics, amazing gaslighter, like disappearing acts like ghosts, like you think he ghosts you and then like reappear within a couple weeks to a couple months. Like, hey stranger, or hey, you would never believe what happened to me, or or something along the lines of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never say never, people.
exactly. Like, yeah, like all the accountability issues, blaming everybody else for their problems, or it's like, oh, I never saw this coming. And it's like, buddy,
Never.
what do you mean you didn't see this coming? I saw it coming.
I saw it going away. That's what I saw.
I saw me going away. That's what I saw.
Exactly. I walked away so casually.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, yeah, like the emotional chaos is like uncanny,
Hmm.
and it's all in one person.
And it's really fun for some reason.
Yeah, but the chaos is always exciting, and you like it tries to hook you in. It's like the devil in the chocolate. Like, hey,
Mm,
it's pretty good. It was your favorite. I'm pretty sure you still want it. And it's like, no, thank you.
just a
I have
part of me
standards now.
does.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's
Small
yeah,
part.
a small part, but you know better. That's the
Yeah.
difference. You just know better this time.
Yes.
So do you think
Unfortunately so.
Yeah. So do you think everyone who dates long enough eventually encounters a final boss?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they may interact with the final boss more than once in their life if they haven't
Yes.
learned it.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, because I wasn't on the dating scene for very long. Like I would say about 6 months on and off. And like I encountered the final boss recently, and that's the dude who was like, "Yup, I'm done with online dating and just dating in general until I fix myself and get my life on track, get my goals set, and yeah, just start filling my cup before I start entertaining a relationship."
Yep.
Yeah, so what do
Big
you
time.
think separates the regular fluff boy from the final boss?
Because they're all cuddly and fluffy.
Well, yeah. Like
They're like
they
a
would have
stuffed animal.
a couple of red flags, but it's
Legs,
okay.
exactly. And I can put it off. They're
Yes, exactly.
cuddly.
Yeah.
They call me pretty.
Or it's like the yellow flags that make you observe.
but then not question. Some people don't even question.
Well, no, some people, yes, but we question now. We
Yeah, I
question and we
question a
learn.
lot.
Yeah.
More than I should, I think now. But like, s- I got that from you. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Mm.
do you think the final boss types are aware of their behavior or completely oblivious?
Could be a mix of both.
Yeah, like mine definitely is completely oblivious.
Mine was definitely n was aware, but still continued thinking I would continue,
Hmm.
which I did. I did entertain it, but
Yeah.
that was my behavior. That was not okay.
Yeah.
They gave themselves away, and I just said, okay, well, let's see how it goes. Da 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 da.
Let's see. Let's see where this takes us.
Yeah, exactly.
Follow the
We're in
yellow brick
Wonderland
road.
now.
Follow the yellow brick road. Let's see if this turns
Yeah.
red.
It's a rainbow of colors.
Ooh, yay! It's a Christmas
Yay.
tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Little do they know the Christmas tree is just filled with all red.
Red, all red. That's the
All
theme.
red. It's a
Red
red
and
Christmas
green,
tree.
maybe.
Red, yes, maybe red and a little bit of green.
It's a full-on nice Christmas tree without the nice presents.
Exactly, yes. It's just the glittered turd that's underneath the tree.
And it's testing you. Will you touch it?
Mmm, I don't know. Tempting, but I think I'm good, thanks.
Yeah. If it tastes good, it would be different.
Ew! I was thinking if it's my favorite color.
Listen, if it looks like chocolate and tastes like chocolate, it wouldn't be too bad.
It would be chocolate, yeah. It's just a melted chocolate bar on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. So do you think these people start out normal and evolve into chaos, or were they always chaotic?
They start off, I believe, I like to think they start off normal,
Yeah,
and then
maybe.
it gradually evolves
Yeah. I've only met one final boss. He was chaotic from day one. It
from
seemed
birth.
like from birth, yeah. From as a wee babe. But yeah, so maybe yeah, I would say yeah, maybe they evolve into chaos or they were just chaos incarnate.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, listeners, let us know what your final boss was.
Yeah.
Is that did they seem like a normal person or had like a pretty normal upbringing and then evolved into chaos or were they just chaos from day one? Yeah. Because if dating was a video game, what level do you think most people would quit
Yes.
at?
Definitely.
Yes, if dating was a video game, yeah, like maybe it would be in stages. Level one, there'd be a lot of people quitting. I would quit. And then I'd come back, get through level one, maybe get to level three or four, and then probably quit again. And then keep progressing. That's my
Yeah,
style.
exactly.
I need to retract and reset and like figure myself out, get a better strategy. These levels keep getting harder and harder, man.
Exactly.
I'm not prepared for this. Oh, yeah, so some final boss abilities. Like
Ooh.
mine's special abilities was like love bombing barrage. He had a little bit of accountability dodging. He was kind of good at dodging accountability. Um, yeah, definitely a lot of emotional chaos aura. How about yours?
The truth bombing.
Ah, truth bombing. Like he told you, he just like word vomited like his life story at you.
Everything. Yeah. He's like, are you sure? Are you sure? This is who I am. Are you
Oh,
sure?
that's one of the biggest red flags of like a narcissist is
Mm-hmm.
like because it's like essentially like They're telling you that they know they're a red flag, but if you're choosing to stay with them, they can avoid all accountability because it's like, oh, I told you I was a red flag. I told you I wasn't a good person, and you still chose to be with me. That is 100% accountability dodging.
Yes. It's like self-awareness for sure.
I don't know if it's self-awareness. I
On
would
their
say,
end, to a certain degree, they're aware of what they're doing too.
yeah, oh, so aware of what they're having the self-awareness, but not the emotional t intelligence to actually
Exactly.
correct their wrongs and change.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, a lot of emotional chaos then. The
exactly.
emotional chaos aura is strong with this one. Oh, so do you think is the most common manipulation tactic in dating?
Hmm. Common,
Yeah, the most common. For me in my era, it was like the
common.
love bombing and like the situationships. Like,
Telling
oh,
you
let's,
things that aren't true,
what do you mean?
like manipulating situations, blaming others rather than
Ah,
themselves.
like give me an example.
Like, it's so and so's person's fault I am behaving this way.
Ah, like giving all my exes are bad, like
Yeah,
energy.
yeah,
Yes,
that could
makes
go
sense.
in both directions too.
Yeah.
Male, female.
Yes, 100%.
Like, if you give off that, that's an instant red flag even for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
Reevaluate your behavior. It's not just other people, it takes two.
100%.
Like a lot of people want like a superhero thing, and superheroes don't always look like superheroes, if you know what I mean. They give off superheroes, but they behave like ogres.
Demons.
Yes,
Yes, 100%. So why do you think people fall for hot and cold behavior?
because it's fun. Like the rush of, oh, one day they really like me, and then one day they they're ignoring me. I guess it's a part of the chaotic behavior.
Yeah, it's like then they keep chasing that high of like, oh, like they're they're like very hot, 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 love bomb me, and then they pull back. And then it makes you crave that
Attention.
attention. Yes, yeah. And why do you think accountability is so hard for some people?
Because it requires looking at yourself and actually seeing, oh my goodness, like I am a red flag myself in certain
Yes.
kinds of behaviors
Yeah,
that I
definitely. Yeah.
have that attracts the same sort of people because it doesn't happen on accident.
No. Yeah, that brings me back to it was the last episode that we did the healing journey when I talked about the judgment card and tarot with being your inner critic. Like it's very, very hard to turn the mirror on itself and reflect on all of the good, the bad, and the ugly um, of yourself. And then you have to take accountability for it and heal yourself, correct the behavior, and move past it. And that comes with a whole lot of accountability first, self awareness second, and then emotional intelligence is the third step.
Exactly.
Hmm. Yeah.
So hard for some people.
Hmm.
And that's
It
why I
is.
guess there's like stuff out there to make you be like, okay, you're paying money. The fact that you have to pay money just for people to tell you that is a bit
What do you mean?
like you have to pay like counselors or like people that are, therapists that have to tell you some of those things when
Well,
easily it's you
well,
could
let's
just
also
search it
you're
too.
also but you're also down your healing journey. Like I would say
Yeah,
like we
it's a
are
mix of
on a
both
pretty good
too.
path down our healing journey, and honestly, it starts with therapy. Like we like it's like a whole lot of my healing started with therapy and talking to a therapist, and it's like, and she checked me a couple of times,
No, 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 it's great.
and it
Not that
was
I'm
like,
saying it's not because I'm on the same
mhm.
bandwagon, but there are some people who are not even willing to search up for these people
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
or even like
They
use
don't, they actively avoid counseling.
exactly counseling. They
Yes.
look down upon it,
Okay, yes.
like my
Yeah.
final boss.
Yes, yes. Some, but that has to do with their own trauma and their own inability to self-reflect.
Hmm.
Because it's they don't want to. Because if like I can bring it back to the conversation we had a couple episodes ago where it's like I was in my 30s and I had that oh shit realization that it was like, oh wow, like I'm on a life trajectory that I'm not happy with. Like, and it took me till I was in my 30s to figure that out. Like that was a hard realization. And it was like I said, one of the hardest realizations I had to come to terms with because it was like, why did it take so long? Why did it take till I was in my 30s? And it's like, well, you had to go through life experiences, you had to learn things, you had to go through a lot of shit before you realize you wouldn't tolerate anymore, or you go through a lot of shit to realize that you could do a whole lot better for yourself. And that is the hardest realization. And the longer somebody ignores that, the more the tower stacks.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use another tarot reference. So the tower card. The tower card is the tower that's built on unstable structure. So the tower was destined to fall. It's just how long are you willing to build it up? Because the higher the tower is, the harder the fall.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Hmm.
You're playing Jenga,
Exactly. You're playing Jenga and like you've
the
got the
risky
last,
kind.
yes, there's one piece on the bottom that's keeping the whole structure together, and once that becomes unbalanced, it's all coming down.
Yeah, it's all coming down.
Exactly, yeah. But you know what? But that's also a great opportunity because the tower falling is also the tower rebuilding. Because if the tower falls, you can use those building blocks of what you've learned and your past experiences to build a stable foundation this time.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Hmm. So if the final boss had a health bar, what behavior would lower it the fastest? Ooh, I know actually. Accountability.
Mm,
Accountability.
that requires a lot of health.
Yes, accountability and boundaries would be the next one. Oh, that would
They
lower
don't
the
even
bar.
have boundaries for themselves, let alone other people.
Exactly, but because they don't have boundaries, boundaries scare them. And
Hmm.
if you have boundaries, they're not used to it.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's why it would lower it the fastest. It's like, wow, I don't have any boundaries for myself. How dare you have boundaries? How dare you have standards? And then, yeah, that's when they try and knock you down a peg and cross your boundaries.
Exactly.
And same with accountability. When you hold that mirror up in front of them and it's like they think they're Prince Charming, but they look like Shrek. And it's like, oh, how dare you? How dare you?
Or Shrek.
I
Shrek
was in my
actually looks decent with a kind heart.
oh okay. Yeah, sure.
Decent.
He was,
Yeah.
yes, he has a kind heart. Like he does have a
Yeah.
kind heart. He's maybe not so attractive, but that's okay. But
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm saying like someone who's ugly on the out outside and inside.
In and out.
He hasn't picked a struggle yet, but he thinks he's Prince Charming,
Yeah. Or she thinks she's the queen.
or she thinks she's the queen. Yes. Yeah, in reality, she's the evil queen from Snow White.
Yeah,
Mirror,
exactly.
mirror on the
Oh,
wall, who is
well,
the fairest of them all?
I am.
Exactly.
You are my
She's
queen.
got the Delulu mirror.
Yeah. Which, when you think about it, she did have a Delulu mirror in the actual thing too.
Yes, she did. She scryed. That's actually a type of witchcraft that
Mhm.
you can scry in mirrors. Yeah. So she, that's the very Disney fluff version of scrying.
That's interesting. See, I
Yeah.
learned something today.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I started learning how to scry, that was like the first thing that came up. It's like scrying is like the mirror on the wall, and I'm like, oh wow, cool. Putting two and two together. Patterns. I love patterns.
Or
Yeah. Yeah, scrying is very interesting. Yeah, oh my God, I can tell you about the last time I scried was
Mhm.
when I went to the what is it called? Pioneer Village. They did Alone in the Dark, I think it's called. So you can do like ghost hunting investigations at Pioneer Village. And one of the investigations we did was mirror scrying. And we did it in the old Mennonite meeting place. And yeah, I'm not like honestly, this I could go into deeper topics about or a deeper conversation, deeper story about this this situation. That's for another episode. But long story short, when I was scrying with the mirror, I had a feeling there was someone sitting next to me, and when I was scrying, they yeah, I saw a tall man beside sitting to my right of me. And then it was confirmed when everybody was like the person organizing the thing was like, "Did anybody see anybody?" And the tall man sitting to my left of me, the real person, he like immediately after he said that, he reaches across, like points his finger across me to my right, and like, "There's a guy sitting right there." And I'm like, "Oh shit." So what I saw, he saw the same thing, and then he literally explained that he saw the same thing. We like yeah, our stories matched, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And yeah, since then
Mhm.
I haven't done a lot of scrying because it's very it's very interesting, and you can see something that kind of goes like what the fuck, what is that, what was that? But let's get into segment three now. The
Yes.
final boss stories. Hey!
Yay.
Yay. So this is where I tell my J story and Mary tells her MJ story. So do you want to go first or do you want me to
Sure,
go
why
first?
not? No, I'll go first.
Okay, yeah, you go first.
Fluff Boy entry 003. MJ, the emotional mirage. Where we met. Right when I was open, vulnerable, willing to believe in something real. First impression, strong presence, intriguing. Felt like depth. Felt like maybe this was someone who saw me. What drew me in? Intensity. Conversations that felt meaningful. The subtle, this could be something energy. The feeling that this wasn't surface level. Red flags. I contextualize instead of trusted. Emotional inconsistency. Moments of closeness followed by distance. Energy shifts that didn't match his words. Me feeling like I had to analyze instead of relax. The dynamic.
Like a classy queen.
Exactly. Oh, it was chaos. It wasn't explosive. It was confusing. The confusion is louder than the drama. There were moments that felt aligned and moments that felt like I was standing alone in it. What I actually felt hopeful, then unsure, then hyper aware, then tired of trying to decode energy. Not heartbroken, just disappointed that potential didn't turn into effort. The hardest part, letting go of what could have been, because MJ, it wasn't about what happened, it was about what almost happened. The almost part is very, like, if you're imagining almost with someone, maybe don't imagine anything at all.
Mm.
Lesson learned. Chemistry is not commitment. Depth is not devotion. Potential is not partnership. And I don't want almost.
Hmm.
Healing affirmation. I deserve someone whose energy doesn't fluctuate, someone who chooses me clearly, consistently, and confidently. I don't chase clarity, I attract certainty. Final rating 3 out of 5 stars. 3 stars for depth and connection, -2 for emotional steadiness. Closure statements. MJ wasn't a villain. He was a lesson in emotional alignment. And now I choose calm over confusing every time.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, so those
Yepper.
red flags were quite red, eh?
Yeah, they were neon.
They were neon, the neon sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good that you stepped into your power though and recognized the all the red flags and the patterns, and yeah, you stepped into realizing that you deserve better.
What was funny was I mirrored the things that were said to me. I don't think I ever mirrored someone like that.
What do you mean?
Like they said something and I just reflected and said something actually meaningful back.
Oh, yeah, because he was a Scorpio. He's the mirror. Scorpios are mirrors.
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
Scorpios
found
are,
it interesting though.
yeah, they're the mirror in good ways as well as bad ways too, because so their sign is all about death, rebirth, transformation, and reflection. So who was that guy? I think it was Orion. Orion, that Greek god who was like big
Hmm.
macho man. So if someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think it's Orion. It was like the big beefy macho man who was like, defeated so many monsters, I can take on anything. And Gaia got very upset at Orion for killing her creatures, so she sent down a Scorpio or Scorpion, um, who was the ultimate demise of Orion. So this big macho man was taken down by a tiny little scorpion, and it's all about ego death. So the scorpion will mirror back to you all of your good traits, your bad traits, and your ugly traits. It's for up to you to decide to take the mirror and smash it, or take the mirror and actually reflect on it.
Yeah.
Hmm. So let's get into my fluff boy entry.
Hmm.
So Jay, fluff boy entry number 10, Jay, the final boss.
Hmm.
Category: the ultimate red flag, the spiritual plot twist, the man who made me say, yeah, I'm done with dating for a while. How we met. Not even a real date, just two 6 hour phone calls, well, total of 6 hours phone calls that somehow felt like an entire situationship. First impression, honestly, electric. Elite sarcasm, effortless banter, dark humor that matched mine perfectly. Possibly the best conversational chemistry I've ever had. And physically, wow, that guy was very hot. Like big, beefy gorilla I wanted to tame.
Of course.
I loved referring him as the hot and crazy roofer. Because attraction and judgment aren't always friends. And the reality slowly entered the chat. The more I learned, the more red flags started coming up. He was in debt. No real accountability for past relationship failures. There was some, but they were more yellow flags than green. He had a criminal record. 2 kids he doesn't see.
Oh, fun.
Unemployed. Yeah, I know, right? Unemployed and on disability. Alcohol and weed problems. Spending money he doesn't have. Gambling while jobless. Social circle. was full of criminals. The one green flag I saw in him, he did cut them off. At a certain point, it stopped being a complicated backstory and started being a lifestyle of chaos. The honest truth. Would the chemistry makes the you know what fun? Probably. Almost definitely. Would he have been safe, stable, or capable of a healthy long-term relationship? Absolutely not. And for the first time, I actually saw it clearly before getting it pulled in. Why this entry mattered more than others. Because Jay wasn't just another fluff boy. He was the moment I realized chemistry alone isn't enough. Attraction alone isn't enough. Potential alone isn't enough. Peace has to come first. And instead of chasing chaos, I finally chose myself. How it made me feel. The honest edition. Surprisingly calm, clear, and done. Not heartbroken, not confused, just finished with the pattern. And the feeling was powerful. The real lesson from Jay. The most dangerous connections are the ones that feel the most exciting, but offer the least stability. And sometimes the final boss isn't there to be won. He's there to show you when you are ready to leave the game entirely. Healing affirmation. I no longer confuse intensity with compatibility. I choose peace over chaos, stability over sparks, and self-respect over temporary excitement. The love that is meant for me will not feel like a risk to my future. Final rating. 0 stars, because this wasn't about dating. This was about the end of an era. Closure statement. Thank you, Jay, for being the final confirmation that I was ready to stop searching outside myself and start building a life that feels calm, safe, and truly mine. Because the moment I chose peace was the moment everything began to change. And the most hilarious thing is he's probably going to listen to this. So, hi,
Oh.
Jay. I
Nice to
hope
meet you.
nice to meet you. I hope you learn from this and I hope you I hope
I
I
hope it
hope
actually benefits you to change some of your ways for yourself.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I hope you reflect on this situation and I hope everything goes well for you moving forward. No hard feelings. It wasn't a match.
So,
Yeah,
what red flags stood out for you immediately?
all of them. Like all that's the thing. All of them. I got so good at clocking people's shit. I was like FBI level detective. And it was like I just after being on the dating market on and off for 6 months, it was just like I saw a pattern. There's a huge pattern with the dating market. And the pattern's just overall not good. Like, yes, like there is the exception to the rule. Like I know people who are happily married, who met on dating apps, and I know people who are in happy relationships and in long-term relationships that are going to get married as well as probably going to get married in the future. But it's like for me and my experiences through the dating apps, I found that there was a lot of unhealed people who were unintentionally dating. And the dating apps I find attract a lot of avoidant people, like avoidant people that don't need to grow because they can continue being avoidant, ghosting, repeating their bad behaviors, and moving on to the next one. And then the next one has no idea about their history, like their past relationships. They only know what the person told them. And it's up to them to decode it and believe them or decode it and like be like, "Oh shit, like absolutely not. Like this guy or girl is a walking red flag."
Mhm.
And it's like I'm at a point where, because the majority of the people on the dating apps, I don't have time. I don't have time to sift through all the bullshit. Like, and
Not like the time that I have.
yeah, well,
Mhm.
it's besides the point. Like, again, I'll give you shit. Why the fuck are you wasting your time? I'm scrolling on apps, knowing that 9 out of 10 of those guys are pieces of shit. And on the guy side, knowing those women are pieces of shit. But it's like, so it's like, what I've also realized being in the dating market is that when you meet people in real life, there is social repercussions to when they act poorly. So, because if you encounter them at work or at the gym or like doing routine stuff, they're less likely to ghost you, to be avoidant, to treat you like crap because they know their reputation is on the line, and they know like there's people around them who will be like, yeah, like he did this to me, or it's like she did this to me. And it's like, oh wow, no way, man, really? Yeah, so it takes like a certain level of social awareness, self-awareness, and um, people down their healing journeys to build these relationships in common areas. Because like, like if you're going to continue seeing these people, you can't act like an idiot and you can't treat them like crap, because you'll build a reputation with them, and then you'll build a reputation inside the sphere, the community sphere, or the social circle sphere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What do you think the final boss people test boundaries intentionally?
Mm, do I think the final boss people test boundaries intentionally? For the most part, yes. Because for the most part, people are aware of what they're doing. But there's also the other side of the coin where it's like they don't know what they're doing. They don't have the self-awareness or the self-reflection, and they just act. They're like projecting.
Hmm.
So it's like sometimes, yeah, people recognize their boundary testing, their manipulation tactics. Others don't. And it's up to you to be able to decode them all and defeat the final boss.
Yes.
Ooh, that actually brings us into segment 4, how you defeat the final boss, because the ending is empowering.
Yes.
The real way you defeat the final boss in dating is boundaries. Yeah, because that brings
Yes.
back to, yeah, recognizing manipulation, refusing chaos, and walking away entirely. So, what do you think the biggest lesson people learn after dealing with someone like this?
That you need to recognize what's going on around you.
Hmm.
Self-awareness.
Hmm.
Notice the small stuff.
Yeah, and having the self-awareness and boundaries to know you deserve better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like even as human beings, like with friendships too, like if you have to keep constantly telling them
Hmm.
and they're not understanding you and you change your ways multiple times, how much can you really take?
Exactly. Yeah. There's only so much you can take. Ooh, I got a good question for you. Why do you think people try and fix partners instead of walking away?
Why?
Hmm. Why do people want to be Bobette the Builder?
Because it's fun.
It's fun. It's also easier to not walk
It is.
away. It's easier to try and fix someone than it is to spread your wings and fly away like the bird in the cage. Yeah, because walking away is honestly sometimes the hardest decision you'll ever make in your life. But also on the the flip coin, it's the best decision probably the best decision you'll make in your entire life. Because how I like to describe the polarity with that. So it takes bravery to feel a full spectrum of emotions. The taller the tree, the deeper the roots, the higher the heaven, the lower the hell. You can't take the good without the bad. You need to feel the the bad, and you need to, how I like to put it, you gotta, instead of being strapped onto a roller coaster and being taken for a ride, you gotta strap yourself into the driver's seat, grab a hold of the wheel, and navigate your emotions through the whole the whole journey, be it bad or good. And it's like, and being able to take the bad with the good, if you feel the spectrum, you can, it's your emotional intelligence grows, as well as your ability to navigate emotions gets better, and you're able to reach the highest highs along with the lowest lows when you have to navigate everything.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into segment 5 now, the audience engagement. So, I want to ask you listeners, who was the final boss that you encountered in dating? The options are going to be the ghosting king, the love bomber, the serial cheater, the situationship master, or the accountability invader. So reply in the comments which is the final boss you encountered in dating, and if there's a poll available, you can vote there. So what type of final boss do you think people encounter the most?
Hmm. It depends. Sometimes they come all together.
Yeah, yeah. A lot, honestly, for me, it was a lot of the situationship master and the accountability evader. I would say
Yeah.
accountability evader is number one. The situationship master is number two. Because typically also the accountability evader also doesn't want long-term relationships. They just want to be there for a good time, not for a long time. So they
Yeah.
thrive in situationships until either like something happens or things get real, and then they're like, nope, I'm good. On to the next one. Yeah, and it's like, and I think just those tactics like cause a lot more damage than good. And it's like, it just sucks. It just sucks that there's a lot of unhealed people out there causing mischief and chaos on the dating market.
Let's burn the house down. Okay, that sounds great.
Yay! While people
Like
are in it, yay!
that dog in the
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like
that
everything
dog
is
with a
fine.
cup of tea.
Yeah,
Everything is fine.
everything is fine, even though I set the whole building on fire and there's people in it. All the
Yeah.
doors are locked. They can't get out.
Safety.
Safety, there's none. No safety. Dwight's running the safety crew, and it's not looking good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, remember the episode where he cuts the face off the
Yes.
CPR doll and puts it on
Yes.
his own face?
Yes.
That level of chaos. Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh, and the actual like fire episode where they do a fire drill and he like uses a lighter to make the
yes.
sprinklers go off.
It's not going off fast enough.
This is not a drill. Oh my God. Yeah. So, listeners, what is the biggest red flag you've ignored in a relationship? Reply in the comments. Let us know. So, Mary, do you think people become better after dating a final boss?
Depends on who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes
Yeah, fair.
and no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you mentioned earlier that like it might take a couple of final bosses for them to learn the lesson.
Yeah, if two wasn't enough, let's throw like another one. And if you
Man,
didn't learn it, let's continue on. It'll
man, that
keep
poor
going
unfortunate
until you're,
soul.
yeah, exactly. How much do you want to be beat up for?
Bro, it took one for me. Like what I can't imagine. That poor soul. It took me one and I'm
Damage.
like, I'm tap out, like I'm done. I'm walking away. Nope. I am under leveled. I am not under leveled. I'm not a construction crew. I'm not Bob at the Builder.
You're
Can
not
we
even
fix
Bob.
him? No,
No,
we
we
can't.
can't.
Ah. So, do you think difficult relationships help people develop stronger boundaries? It definitely helped you develop stronger boundaries,
Yes.
actually, come to think of it.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. And actually, same with me too.
Yeah. Yeah. You too.
Yeah, me too. 'Cause yeah, like some of the hardest relationships were honestly the best lessons.
Yes. I agree. It was
Hmm.
hard lessons, but it was the best ones.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really hard though for people that can relate to you.
Hmm.
You have like a child out of it, and it's way obviously it's a blessing, but like it's also unfortunate that do you know where I'm
I
going
don't
with
know.
this?
Yeah, like I
Like,
because that's like that's an outsider looking in mentality. Because it's
yeah,
like I have heard that a couple of times, but it's like no, like, and I will. Here's another hill I'll die on. Don't
see,
mind me.
this
I'm
is
just
what
gonna
it
walk up
is.
this hill and I'm gonna die on this hill. Because like if I if I had a time machine and go back and do everything over again, I would choose to make the same mistakes over and over and over again
Hmm.
because it has made me the person I am today. And unfortunately, yes, I am a single mom and I have a kid who I'm not with her father anymore. But at the same time, like, um,
It's a
life
different
isn't,
ball game.
it's a different ball game. And like, life isn't always one trajectory. Not everybody's gonna have this cushy life where they grow up in a nice, comfy family home with two parents, the two kids, like the $1 million family, the boy and the girl, and their dog and cat. And then they
Oh,
grow
why
up.
not?
I know. And then they grow up, they go to school that's all paid for, and then they get a six-figure job and have the dream life, the house, the car, the travel, everything. No, like life is not like that. Life gives you lemons and you got to make lemonade. I know, cheesy as that sounds, but it's like not every life is linear and copy paste. It's not cookie cutter. It's
Hmm.
everybody goes through their own things, and honestly, there's more broken homes nowadays than there are homes,
Before.
yeah, than there are homes with parents who are together and who are like who will be together till the day they die. It just because I find our generation is a lot more self-aware, and also we're not in a position where the women aren't financially dependent on their husbands, and they're not trapped in situations where they rely on the husband to pay for them to live. Like I'm a career-driven woman. I make my own money. Like when I had my kid, the last thing I wanted to do was sacrifice my career, and I made that apparent. That was one of the things we talked about before I had the kid, or because I told him I was like I don't want to sacrifice my career. That is the one part that I will not sacrifice. So to in order to keep moving forward down the kid path, I wanted to be able to make my own income and have my own career. And we agreed upon that because it's like I want to be able to make my own money. Because the one piece of advice that my mother gave me that will stick to me till the day I die is don't rely on a man to for financial stability. Don't rely on a man for for anything, because you need to be able to provide yourself. You need to be able to provide not just financially, but emotionally and mentally. Like it comes back to the terms filling your own cup. Like you need to start it. Like everything starts with you. You need to be able to make sure your cup is full so you can give to other people. If you can't, if I've created a life where I have to use other people's cups to 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 sustain my own cup, I am setting myself up to fail, because I'm setting myself up on relying on people that may or may not be able to do that forever.
Mhm.
And then what happens when you don't? Because you hear about the Instagram or the TikTok lady where she's in her 30s, she's never had a job, never had a credit card, like her her husband and her are getting a divorce. I don't know the backstory about it, so just like it's just an outsider looking in perspective. But she's never worked. She's never had a bank account. She's never had a credit card, and now she has to do it on her own. Like that is the last position I want to be in, or anybody should be in. Like
Mhm.
people need to make their own money. And the thing is, with women being able to make their own money, it's now it's not just the financial stability we need. We can do that ourselves. It's the emotional stability. We as in people, like we need emotional support. We need partners. We don't need money. Like, and I find like a lot of people just get hung up on the money thing. It's like, 'cause like I've heard in the dating market, oh, like she just wants to get dinner out of me. And it's like, no, she can pay her own bill. She wants to get to know you and you as a person. Like, it's not about the dinner. It's about who you are. Like, what can you either both honestly, even both men and women, what can you provide emotionally, mentally? Like what can you add to each other's lives who that you can provide for each other?
That is important.
Yeah, it's very important. And it's just like when you look at the dating market nowadays, it's wild. Like I said before, it's like being on dating apps, it's like a lot of unintentional dating, a lot of just going with the flow. Like, I don't know what I want. It's like, buddy, you're 40.
Where's
What do you
where's
mean?
your
What flow are we going with? Your
what
hairline?
river are you on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you
Give me a
on a
map.
lazy, what is it, lazy floaty
The
thing?
lazy river.
Yeah,
You're
why are
cruising.
you on that?
Yeah, you're cruising down on a fucking what are they called? The lifesavers with a pina colada on a lazy river. Just going with the flow, man.
Where does the flow end?
It doesn't. That's the thing. I've been on this flow since I was in my 20s.
So I keep going in circles. Whee!
Yes, and they go, "Oh shit, I'm 40. What
I
have
need
I done?
meaning,
I need meaning, child.
child.
Oh! I need to have a child now."
Now,
Wait, what do you mean? Why do you need to have a child? Because I need meaning
meaning.
and legacy.
I thought you were going with the flow. So when does the flow end with a child?
Oh, it doesn't. Oh no, it does. It becomes the waterfall. You waterfall into the child's river. And that's when you're
Um,
dodging the boulders of of sleepless nights and emotional intelligence and running on empty
accountability.
and accountability, yes, and being there for the child even when you're running on empty.
Yes, that all requires going with the flow, though. You have to remember that.
Oh my God, yeah, now you're going with the child's flow. No, it's
The
not your flow.
child's flow,
It's not the flow that
exactly.
you're used to.
It's
It's not a
not
lazy
the
any river. It's not a lazy river anymore. It's the
it's not
rapids.
your It's not your ton of the month anymore.
Yeah, fucking buddies in a fucking in a tube on a fucking on a fucking in rapids. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. So, if there's one thing we've learned from today's episode, it's that the dating journey will eventually bring you face to face with the final boss.
The man who somehow has every red flag in the book, love bombing, hot and cold behavior, disappearing acts, because he's a magician,
Ooh.
accountability issues, all rolled up in one very confident human being.
And for a while, it can feel confusing.
You start questioning yourself.
You start trying to understand the chaos.
But here's the truth about the final boss of dating.
You don't need to defeat him by arguing harder.
You don't defeat him by explaining yourself better.
And you definitely don't defeat him by trying to fix him.
Yeah, don't bring out your toolbox.
No, you're not Bobette the Builder, girl. Or Bob the Builder as a boy.
Yeah, you defeat the final boss with something much simpler.
Boundaries.
The moment you stop accepting the chaos,
The moment you stop playing the game.
the moment you walk away from the manipulation,
Game over. Because the final boss only has power when you're willing to keep fighting the level.
and the real win in dating isn't beating someone at their own game.
It's realizing you don't have to play it at all.
So if you've ever encountered a final boss fluff boy, congratulations.
Not because it was fun.
But because those experiences usually teach you the clearest lesson about your worth, your boundaries, and what you will never tolerate again.
And if someone shows up in your life waving every red flag like a victory banner,
Don't fight the boss
just exit the level.
and add his name to the Fluff Boy Journal.
Thanks for listening to What the Fluff. Have a good day,
Have a good
everybody.
day.
Bye.
Bye.